Hello, welcome live. Today we're beginning with a different topic. Welcome back from your holidays. Welcome back from your Christmas break. And we've been on break all this while. And it's good to let you know that we never stopped coming to class. Classes continues every time. And I know you'll be doing your quizzes and then you have time for yourself as well. That's very important. Don't forget that success depends on how you prepare for it. You need to read and don't ever stop reading. That's important for you guys. We're going to see you back in class today. It's a good thing we're here today. Wait for class to begin. Let me share the live to as many as possible today. Yeah, I'm trying to send link to as many as possible today in class so that we'll begin class already. If you're joining live today, this is Patente in pidgin. It is your first day. Welcome to class. For those who are joining, please share to others to join. Welcome to class. For those who are joining already, this part of the B in pidgin. And if this is your first time today, you're lucky because we're bringing a new topic today. We're doing Distanza, the sicurezza. Let me know if you can hear me and see me clearly. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Shiny, Happiness, and Sonia, can you hear me very well? Good evening, Pamela. Happy New Year. Salofi, good evening. Like 5 hours, you don't mean it. Can you guys hear me very well? Can you guys hear me? Good, good, good. I'm happy. I had to improve on the audio so that you guys could hear me very loud and clear. So tell you guys to come to class. Let's begin class today. Happy New Year, a prosperous one for that matter. How did your holiday go? Hope you guys celebrated very well. and you kept on doing your quiz, which is very important for you. Faith, good evening. Austin, good evening. Salifel, Thomas, good evening. I can see you guys all in class already. Good evening. Hey, Eddie, good evening. Happy New Year to you as well. Wait for others to come before we begin class. Come to class, come to class, come to class. Anna, good evening. Aisha, good evening and Happy New Year. I see you guys are dropping your quiz already for during the break. You guys didn't even go on break at all. That's good. Let's see how serious we are for this Patente B matter. Very soon to be your turn, okay? When we get to 30 students in class, we'll begin. Yeah, Richard, you knew. You're welcome. Today's topic is a new topic, so just join. Probably you go back to my YouTube later and check other videos you've not seen because all the classes are being recorded down for you to see. To go and rewatch later. So if you're joining today, you've not missed anything because you see these things later again in class. Happiness, good evening. Richard, good evening. Glory, good evening. We'll be starting soon. Please call your guys to come to class. Philip, proud, good evening. Okay, yes, we begin class. We are 30 number now. Today we're going to do the stanza and the sicurezza. We've gone far. We've gone far. This should be the, let me see the number of topic this should be. We've gone far already. So do the stanza, the sicurezza, and what shall we learn in this topic today? Let us see. If you have questions, remember to ask your questions, or you can chat on the comment section. I can also bring you up to ask your questions and then we'll answer your questions. Okay. Asamota Phillips, good evening. Joy, good evening. Please go and call students to class. Now, this thing once and for all. Thomas, should be 12 again. Okay, yeah, good. We are in chapter 12. We are in chapter 12. Good. Now let's see what we'll learn in this topic today. A termine di questa lezione sarete in grado di valutare la distanza di sicurezza. Well, at the end of this topic, you'll be able to evaluate the distance, your safety distance that you have to keep as a driver on the road you follow, dei veicoli che vi sta davanti, e conoscerete il significato di espressioni quali spazio percorso di tempo di reazione, spazio di frenatura, oppure spazio totale di arresto. After this class, you will be able to define NoATV, spazio percorso di tempo di reazione. That is the time where you move before the time you react. You need to be spazio di frenatura, the space to hold brake, or spazio totale di arresto, the total time we take hold brake. Or you want to go learn for class today. I'm gonna start our school next month. That's good. You start it, okay? Don't worry. So now let's kick on. Let's go. Mowaka. Today I speak Oyibo. I don't understand. My pidgin English has left me. That was very bad. Okay, tempo di reazione. What will be tempo di reazione? Let's see what it is. Any question? Any question? Any question? I know to get back to class, not going to be easy for us, but small will be there. Small will be there. Tempo di reazione. Si definisce tempo di reazione il tempo che intercorre dal momento della percezione di una situazione di pericolo a quanto si inizia a frenata. The tempo di reazione maybe time to react. Reazione na reaction, to react. Tempo di reazione, time to react. They define this time as the time in which that time, the moment where you perceive a danger. You dey drive now, you see stone or you see car park for road. That moment where you take see that danger and the time you begin the whole break, that be tempo di reazione. Because once you hold break, now your reaction, you see them and then you hold break. So that time to see that danger and to react, now they call tempo di reazione. And this time they take just about 1 second. Il tempo di reazione è di solito all'incirca di un secondo. You dey drive, you suddenly see something for road. That moment you see am, 1 second, within 1 second, na be that moment and you come match your brake, na be tempo di reazione. Quindi lo spazio percorso, il tempo di reazione è quello percorso nel momento della percezione di una situazione di pericolo e quale l'inizio della frenata. In other way, the space where you drive, the tempo of reazione è quello. It is that moment, that one, at the moment where you perceive the situation of danger and then the one where you begin the whole break. That means you did drive. The moment you see that stuff, you can't hold break, and then that moment where you hold break. Now that's within those moments. Now they call tempo di reazione, and waiting this time depend. Esso dipende dalla velocità alla quale si marcia. Depend on the brake way they move. Because if they move on high speed, you go see that thing, you know feel brake on time because you they move on high speed. So it depends. This tempo di reazione, the time to react depends on the speed where they move. È possibile calcolare lo spazio percorso the tempo di reazione. The letter will calculate this thing later. You can calculate this thing because see question on it that will tell you if this car they move on this speed, what's the time of reaction? We'll see this time later. Don't have mass later, we'll go solve later. For now, we'll define our times. Later, we can solve this mass later very soon. Okay? Any questions? If you have questions, please ask. Any questions, guys? Good, let's continue. Spazio di frenata. We talk about frenata meaning in the whole break. Space with the whole break. Spazio di frenata. Space to whole break. È lo spazio percorso dall'inizio di frenata all'arresto di veicolo. The time where you take match your brake. Okay? From that time to the time where the car stop, then be spazio di frenata. Space of holding brake. So when you see that's a danger, you come match your brake. From that time you match brake to the time where the car stop, then be spazio di frenata. Spazio di frenata. Space of brake. Frenare to hold brake. frenata na brake. So the time, the space for brake. Esso dipende dalla velocità. Più elevata, la velocità più aumenta. That space, the time for your car to take stop when you mash brake depends on your speed. If your speed increase, that means the space will increase as well. Più elevata la velocità, più aumenta. The space will increase according to the speed we use. For example, the talk say, if you say la velocità raddoppia, lo spazio cresce a di 4 volte. This is what's later. If your speed now 2, if your speed double, the space will be 2 times 2, give you 4. The space will be cresce di 4 volte. These are quiz questions. Or se la velocità tripla, lo spazio aumenta di 9 volte. So if your space na 3, tripla 3 times, it will be 3 times 3. The space will be 9. Then if your speed quadruplica 4, that is quadrant 4. If it's 4, your speed will be 4 times 4, 16. So remember this thing out to do one. Raddoppia is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. If you see Raddoppia, in that is times 2. Times itself, triplica will be 9. Quadruplica will be 14. 16 will be ecosivia. So when the speed increases, the space will increase with the speed times itself. 2 raddoppia times 2 is 4. Triplica 3 times 3 is 9. These are quiz questions you see later. Just master these things now. Any questions? I'm not seeing any questions yet, so I'm just asking if you guys have questions. Ok, let's go. Oltre che la velocità, lo spazio di frenata dipende. Apart from the speed, that space with the whole brake depends on other things we want to see now. Apart from the speed alone, the space depends on which thing again. Let's see. Oltre che la velocità, lo spazio di frenata dipende dall'aderenza tra pneumatico e asfalto. Beside the speed, the space to hold brake go either increase or decrease depending on other factors. The aderenza tra pneumatico e asfalto. What be aderenza? Aderenza na that force, that grip with between tire and the cutter, that grip. So imagine what you go the drive car, your car go hold brake on time or no, depend on something. Depends on the grip between the tire and the cutter. So what you go make your brake go on time, your tire go stop on time. If the cutter is wet, if it is hazy, or you pour something like liquid, like oil liquid on it, it no hold brake on time. So the space go increase. Then the adrenza, the tire no go quick grip the ground on time. So let's see. You say aumenta se l'adrenza è bassa. So when you say adrenza è bassa, meaning the grip between your tire and the ground is low. È bassa, meaning waiting. There could be neve, fango, olio, or bagnata, meaning the road, there is snow, neve, there's potopoto, fango, there's oil, or the road they wet. So you go make the adrenza that force to reduce. Or se le ruote si bloccano, when your tire is blocked, when you hold brake, that is, you not press your clutch, you hold brake, you go block the tire. You hold brake once, you not press your clutch, just hold automatic brake. It will block the tire. So when tire they blocked, it go affect the space of your frenata. Or se si usano pneumatici usariti. If you use tires we don't do overuse, usariti is consumed. Your tire don't consume, it don't fire finish. It will affect your speed. It will affect your space of holding brake, meaning the space to hold brake will increase. Now we say number 1, speed they involve. 2, la adrenza. Where adrenza is bassa, meaning if your grip between the tire and the cutter is low, because of neve, which is snow, fango, potopoto, oil, or the tire is wet, it will reduce, or if your tire they block, it will reduce it will increase the space, to increase the space of you to hold brake, or if your tire is used already, so you can't hold brake once, you go take time to hold brake. Or la pendenza della strada. It all depends on the level of the ground. When you talk about pendenza, it means say the ground they hilly or the level. So that is pendenza, the level of the ground. Is it sloppy or is it level? Pianeggiata, is it level or is it sloppy? So if, for example, you they come down for here, you hold brake, what will happen? The car will not stop on time, meaning the time to hold brake will increase. In particular, aumenta indicesa e diminuisce in salute. So if they come down for hill now, the space to hold brake will increase. But if they climb the hill, the space to hold brake will reduce. If they climb here and you hold brake, your car will stop on time. But if they come down for hill, you hold brake, it will stop on time. So this is just what they are trying to tell us now, that pendenza, your level of the ground also affect the space of holding brake. Non è vero che dipende dai riflessi del conducente. He says it's not true that you as a driver, your reflexes, it will affect the time to hold brake. No, it may affect your tempo di azione, but it will not affect your tempo, your spazio frenatura, because once you don't on brake, it's not you again. All that thing comes into place. When your car goes stop, depends on you as a driver, no, on the car where you're driving, the tire, then the level of the ground, and then the adherence between the tire and the quota. This one depends on it. So it's not you again. Once you don't mash brake now, other factors apart from you comes into play. If you don't mash brake, the car, the road, other things come into. But before you mash brake, depends on you. But after, once you mash brake, other factors that is outside you come into play. Any question? Any question, guys? Why, in case there is no car ahead of you? Ahead of you. Sorry, I don't understand. Steven, I don't understand your question. We go ahead. Sorry, your questions, I don't see them on time because I had to scroll again to see your questions. Maybe I should get this from YouTube. YouTube is faster, okay? Ma spazio totale di arresto. Spazio totale di arresto. The final time to hold brake. Nowadays, so the final time, that is the total spazio di arresto. Arresto is to stop. So the total space for the car to stop. Let's see what it is about. Lo spazio totale di arresto è pari allo spazio percorso nel tempo dell'azione più quello percorso durante la frenata. So the total space for your car to stop is equal. Pari means equal, uguale. Pari allo spazio percorso. It is equal to the space where you drive during the time of reaction. Okay, when you see the space to stop, it is equal to that time we see that danger plus the time we take hold brake. So from the time you see danger, you come mash brake till the time can stop, till the car can stop. Now be the definition of total spazio di arresto. From the time, this is what you see in the exam hall. Pari is equal to. Then P is plus. So this total space of the car to stop, it is equal to that space where you move during the time where you take see that thing, where you take first hold brake, plus the space, the journey where you make while you the hold brake. So from the beginning when you mash brake till when the car stop, that be the total time of arresto. È pari. Quindi aumenta all'aumentare la velocità. So the time for the car to stop, the last time for the car to, it increases when the speed increases. Now, this one now depends on the reflexes of the driver. So the time for the final time to for the car to stop at last depends on your reflexes, because it begins on when you see the danger, you come mash brake, reflexes there till you can't stop. Then aumenta a diminuire dell'aderenza dei pneumatici. If your grip of your tire reduces, it will increase the total space of your car to stop. E quindi se i pneumatici sono usati, se la strada è bagnata, innevata, coperta di fango, diminuisce se l'asfalto è rovido. So all these factors go increase your space to hold brake, but then it will reduce if the road is rovido, it is rough. If the road is rough, maybe stones, you get contour for the road, it will reduce your space where you go hold because you go reduce your speed as well. So it will not make your space longer, it will reduce your speed. Then aumenta la pendenza della strada in discesa. Remember, I talking about pendenza. Pendenza now when your level of your ground, your level of your road, is it hilly or it is level? So if you say it will increase the final space, the final space before you hold brake, it will increase if the pendenza of the road is that they come down for here. Come down from here, if you hold brake, you don't go hold on time. Any question? We move. Don't worry, I'll show you pictures later. Calm down. Distanza. Before this one, let me go to. Let me show you some pictures. Tango, nobody is complaining today about not hearing well. I have to make sure we hear what I say today. Now let's see. Now this is sorry. I think this is a YouTube video. Sorry, I'm not playing this. You want a picture? Another picture. Now this is what I will explain to I saying today. I know this one get adverts. Interesting. So let me use the make class note. Sorry, manifest. Look for picture since to get picture on this topic is not easy. Good. Now this is what I tell you at the end of this thing. At the end of this thing, this edge here, you see stone here. This is a stone. The danger with the driver the see before he break. That's the danger with the driver see at first. Okay, and then it can begin the whole break. This is the car here. This is the car at the curve. The car can't curve. You can't see the stone. See the stone happen. It can't hold break. So the time we take hold break, you see the stone and hold break. Now they call tempo di reazione. The time reazione is acting. Time to act. The time we see the stone and they begin hold break. Now they call tempo di reazione. Okay? They will continue again. Let me see some pictures. I think this one has pictures that we can show. Let do a mass. And now see now. Okay? The car don't enter curve. You see the stone, you can begin hold break. That moment we mash, you see the stone and mash break. That be time to react. And then From where it come begin match the brake, then till the way the car come stop, na be spazio di frenatura. From where the car come arresto, na be spazio di frenatura. Si ferma e come stop. So from the moment where the guy begin match brake till when the car come stop, now we dey call tutto spazio di arresto. All this one means alt pari allo spazio di frenatura. All together, na it means so. So there will be explaining things from this time. And we get factors where they affect this time. So if this guy they speed, he not see this two on time, he not go break on time. So and if his reflexes are bad, he not see him on time, not go break on time. But then begin to hold break, this the spazio di natura go increase if the guy increases speed twice. It could be times two. The speed will be 4. If not 3 times increase the speed, it will be 9. If not 4 times, it will be 16. So the speed will increase. And then if the adrenza, the grip between the tire and the road is low, bassa, it will affect the space. It will affect also the space of the holding, the whole brake. So these are factors that will affect it very well. The tire, if it is used, consumed, it will affect the time to hold brake completely. So all these are factors that will affect the brake to hold. So that what we've been saying since from the beginning of this class. So let's go to the next topic now. We're talking about spazio. We're talking about spazio di arresto. See, all this one are the space to hold brake. From the beginning, when you begin match brake to when the car stops, maybe spazio di arresto. And we get factors where they influence them as well. Your reflex also they depend on the space part of the arresto depends also on your influence as well. So we continue. Any questions? Any questions, guys? Now, distanza di sicurezza, safety distance. Now, I mean safety distance. That's what it means. La distanza di sicurezza è la distanza da mantenere rispetto ai veicoli che si precede. You say that distance, that's the distance. Now the distance where you go keep in respect of the car where they your front, where the precede davanti, not only where they follow, where they follow you, where they your front. Per consentire al veicolo di fermarsi il tempo in caso di pericolo, evitando di tamponare il veicolo che si procede. You see, the distance of the city distance, now that distance we go keep in respect of the car we they your front. And then what will happen? It will allow you as a driver to stop on time in case there's danger, to avoid you to hit, tamponare, to hit the car from behind. That's why that if you hit a car from behind, you are fault. No matter what happen, you not say the guy with the front whole brake in just whole brake once because you hit the car. Sorry, because you don't give her time. You don't give her space enough. Because the space, they say the space where you supposed give the car go reach you to take stop in time in case there's a danger. So you're not gonna just say, you don't know, say the guy will break once, you just jam and no, you're supposed to give her space enough for you to react. Tempo the reaction, enough for you to react to whole break on time. Non è un valore fisso. Now, the space, you know, if you say, what's the measurement of the space we will give cavity up front is not measured. It's only in 2 cases that is measured. If the car with your front, now this car with a clean eyes, with a clean snow for ground, you give them 20 meters behind, and then that one again we'll talk later. But it is not, it has no fixed value. It has no fixed value at all. Ma quella minima deve essere almeno uguale allo spazio percorso durante il tempo dell'azione. You see, the one we could give the car if it has no measurement, but the minimal one should be enough for you to react, tempo di reazione, enough for it to stop on time. Quindi hai metri che veicolo percorre all'incirca di un secondo. So it should be enough space for you to hold brake within 1 second. So that you don't go hit the car because it will happen within 1 second. It's not after, within circa 1 secondo. Un secondo. Tale distanza va commisurata. It should be commensurate. It should be equal. It should be able to for alla velocità del proprio veicolo e a quella di veicolo che lo precede. It should be the speed proprio, that is, with the vehicle in your front and your car. So this distance should be that proper speed between you and the car with your front. Alla potenza dei riflessi e alla condizione psicofisiche. That means you drive car, you should be able to give distance from the car there from according to your reflexes and then your condition, your health, your physical condition, your attention, your concentration, and then your state of health. So if you're sick, you know, just stay close to car. If you they well ahead, but if you are not feeling fine, you get low reflexes. What happen? You go increase the distance between you and the car. So it depends. This also depends on your readiness, your reflexes as the driver, and then your psych condition, your attention, then your concentration, and then your state of health. Alle condizioni di traffico. It depends on the condition again of the traffic. So if in a hold up now, you know, say you give distance. If they drive normal for expressway distance there, so it depends on the traffic as well. Al andamento plano altimetriche della strada. Talk about the pendenza again of the road. It should be easy. They climb here or they come down for here. Also affect the distance you give the car with your front. Alle condizioni atmosferiche, piogge, neve, nebbia. If rain dey fall, dew day, snow day, what happen? It will increase your distance where you give the car with your front. A tipo di veicolo che stiamo guidando o su stato di efficienza, ad esempio in base allo stato di freni di servizio. You see, it depends on the car where they drive. Okay? Meaning what? Don't be say the car where they drive, don't be saying a Peugeot or no, it's not the brand. Depends on the state of the car where they drive. Is it efficient? For example, according on the base of the state of the brake, your brakes are they okay? Not in terms of frame the service, it's not handbrake or it's a normal brake of the car. Or meaning in example, they'll tell you friendly man which is not among. You're talking about the service brake, the main brake, or alla condizione e all'adrenza dei pneumatici all'entità di carico trasportate. Meaning also it depends again on the condition of the road, the adrenza, the grip between your tire and the road. Is it wet? Is it neve? Is it rovido? And then on the entity, on the load where you carry or where the car will you from the carry, given distance. Now, not the distance where you give car, you want to give car distance. It not depend on not dependent that numero di corsia della strada. It not depends on if na 5 lane the road. You know the 5 lane not affect the distance we give your car with the front. Anche della sua larghezza. It not depend on the largeness of the road, the road wide. It not affect distance we want to give your car. Or delle dimensioni dei veicoli che procede. The kind of car therefore not affect a marco. Or that limited di velocità reportate sul retro di veicoli che ci procede. Maybe you see some cars where they get speed limit 30 on 100, 120 for their back. We've done that before. Those cycles get speed. You get some cars that write the speed limit of the car. It not depend on your distance between you and that car because say the back of that car carry a speed number. No. Or the larghezza di veicolo. The bigness of the car not affect your distance or not affect you giving the car distance. Or the tipo di alimentazione, benzina, gasoline, GPL. Because the car where they use gas, now they use GPL. You can't give them this, it not affect them at all. Or della cilindrata or potenza. It not affect the power of your engine. It not be say because down na Jeep, I'm on a smoker, I'll give a distance. No. Or la marcia in a starter. It not depends on the jar with the drive. It use jar 1 or jar 2. No. Or the numero di marche o di ruote. It not depends on the number of the tire you get or the make of the tire you get, not affect them. Or the la presenza the 7 steps. So it not depends if you get power steering or you don't get power steering, it not depend on it at all. This not depend on your speed, it not depends on the distance when you give your car. So just normal things. Which depend on this we talked before, say now this thing which it depend before now. We take the put your reflexes as a driver, your psych condition, and then your concentration, your state of health, and the speed with the car with the drive the speed of na speed depend on that one too, and then on the condition of the traffic, and then on the type of road, is it hilly or is it the you see I said the right andamento plano altimetrici la strada, meaning is there hill or the slope, and then on the condition of the atmosphere. Is it rainy? Is there never? Is there never? Is there dew? And the tap on the type of the car where you they drive, on the state of your car, your brakes are they okay? And the condition of your tire, is it used or overused? And then the load will you carry. This one depend will make you give distance for the car with your front. Okay, and the one might not depend on this one at all. Then il valore della strada, da mettere, and now we say it not get face value, but it get face value for just two conditions. One, il valore della distanza di sicurezza da mettere da una macchina sgombra neve o speditrice di sale in azione è di 20 metri. The only car you give distance 20 meters, maybe that car with a break neve, sgombra neve, with a break ice for road. If there's this time now we snow the road, if that car there from give her 20 meters, or with a spray salt for road, give her 20 meters for road. If they road, give her 20 meters. Or again, su strada extraurbana a una corsia per senso di marcia when they extraurbana road and they get corsia 2 lanes, each of these lane get its own sense, corsia una corsia per senso di marcia, go and come. La distanza fra i veicoli adibiti a trasporto di marcia di massa complesso 3.5 tonetto che sta impostando il divieto di sorpasso di essere 10 metri. So if two trailers they road, they extraurbana urban road, and on that road there's no overtaking, they must give themselves at least 100 meters. So we get two conditions on which this space is measured, this city distance is measured. One, if you did behind car with a spray with a break ice or with a spray salt, you give her 20 meters. If the cars, two big cars, these trailers where they park goods, if the day road, the day of extraurbana road, and on this road they get each, that is you come overtake and each lane go and come, they get themselves 100 meters. These are quick questions, mark them very well. Non esistono specifiche indicazioni sul valore della distanza di sicurezza. There's no fixed value to tell you which number, which meters you give cow there from. There's none. Distanza di sicurezza minima da mettere nella forte decisione. Even if they here or they come down, there's no distance. In caso di maltempo, forte pioggia, nevifica, si percorre la corsia di emergenza o su strada extraurbana. See, there's no measurement to give distance between you and the car, even if now there's a bad weather or you even drive for a corsia di emergenza or strada extraurbana. There's no measurement between you and the car. Now, in only two conditions they'll give you measurement when you did behind car with the brake eyes, or when you drive two trailers the road extraurbana road will be 1 lane, each lane get its own movement, give 100 meters for that one. Now, where will you keep this distance? When must you keep distance between you and the car? One, vai sempre mettenuti when anche prima di iniziare un soccorso o se si procede a bassa velocità. It say if you must keep this distance before you begin overtake a car, before, during, and after, or if you dey move on low distance, on low speed, you must maintain distance. You must. Va aumenta. When will you increase the distance? Va aumentata quando si marcia in colonna when I say colonna na go slow, meaning you they move on fives. Colonna na like rope. Colonna go slow, hold up. So you must increase the distance if they move in hold up. Again, qualora sia difficile valutare il comportamento di conduzione dei veicoli procede, when you not fit evaluate the car dey your front, you go move small, you go stop, you go left, go right. If you don't know if the guy is okay or is on colors, what happen? You go give her space. So anytime it becomes difficult for you to evaluate the comportment of the driver of the car with your front, what happen? Give her space. O quando è su trasporto un carico sporgente poco stabile. If the car with your front, they carry overload. Yeah, no overload. They carry load will budge out from the car. Budge out. May they put that triangle, that square sign. Say budge out. Or if the load in the wave is not stable, you give distance. So these are when you go. You must maintain distance. One, when you they move in hold up colonna. Two, when you cannot evaluate, before I tell you guys, when I'm teaching, write these things down. When you cannot evaluate the comportment of the driver in your front. Three or four, when the car the transport load will budge out. And five, when the load will carry, they stable. These are the time say you must by all means waiting, avoid, give them distance when they are moving. We continue. Non è vero, it is not true. Il conducente ha obbligo di controllare il veicolo che lo segue rispetto alle standard di sicurezza. It says it's not true that you don't have right, you're not obliged to control the car with your back. You don't have right to control the car with your back, with the respect distance. You're not concerned now who your front, to meet who your back, now you're not who front. Deve essere almeno pari a quello della distanza di visibilità o quale dello spazio di frenata. It says it's not true that the distance you keep must be equal to the distance of your IATC, or it could be equal to the space of holding brake. No, it's not true. It should be equal to your tempo of your time to hold brake, tempo to see and to begin march brake. That should be equal to that one. Deve essere a meno 100 metri in caso di forte pioggia. That is not true that the distance between you and the car should be 150 meters in case there is rain. No, it's not true. Poi diminuire la galleria, that you can reduce the distance between you and that car for inside gallery, is not true. Or se il veicolo che precede è un autocarro, si deve diminuire. That if the car wey dey follow na trailer, that you have to reduce the distance. No. Or in autostrada è possibile diminuirla. That because the autostrada, it's possible for you to reduce the space between you and that car, this distance. No, it's not true. These are all fast questions. Any questions? Any questions? We proceed. Any questions? Distrazione del conducente. What could distract the driver? What could distract the driver from him may not react on time? Any question, guys? Which will make driver not react on time? Is see danger, he not can react. What to make him not react on time? Let's see. Conducente for new student. Conducente means driver. See autista. What you say in driving school is conducente, driver, not me. So distractions of the driver. What to make? Hey, madam, happy new year. Sure, you refuse to change your name, eh? If I call the name now, they'll say, hey, I don't start again. I'll call you madam. You came late. Welcome to class. Late comers. You don't go chop Christmas rice now. La distrazione del conducente è un pericolo e può essere causa di incidente. Distraction of the driver is a danger and can cause accidents, anche se si limita a pochi secondi. even if not just little seconds, it can cause accidents. Può essere causata da accensione e utilizzo del cellulare. It can happen. Your use of phone could be a distraction. You dey on the phone, you dey use them, can be distraction. Or you dey on cigarette, you dey on cigarette, accendere di un sigaretta can be a distraction. O la ricerca dei comandi della radio o di altri apparecchi elettronici. You dey find where you want for on AC, you want on radio, you want increase the volume, you could be distracted. And before you raise up your head up, it don't happen. So these are possible distractions of a driver while driving. Okay, we've finished this topic today. Now let's do the let's do the mathematics inside. Enter my phone number. I will drop the link to the class. Then from there you see I'm the admin of the group. You from there is my phone number. I hardly drop my phone number like that in the group like that. Let me check. I'm coming. I'll drop the link to the class. From there you see, because we have a WhatsApp group. But then please don't ask me of private. I can't be a private teacher. I don't have time. So don't say be my, I don't get that time at all. No verse. So this I teach. I can't do more than this in class. I can't do more than this to anybody. I can't have that time for anybody at all. So this is how I do my thing. This is how it goes. I do my quiz. I do my teaching here online, and then you go and do your quiz. This is how I do my stuff. I don't have time like to handle somebody personally. So I'm dropping the link here now, so that you see the link. That link will take you to that link will take you to the WhatsApp, and then you see the admin, which is me, and then you can write to me, and then we'll talk. Okay, we'll proceed. Now let's go and solve the math question, the mathematics question on this. Let's look for it so that we can solve, and then we'll now do quiz on it because we are done with this topic already. I'm coming. Let me look for the questions. Okay. Now let's see, because this one is what you see in the exam hall. You have questions for this. You have questions like this, and it is 30, 50, 100, and 150 and 130. You will see in the exams. They'll ask you if your car is moving at this speed, what would the distance be this? Calculate it. So if they give you 30 as what you see there as a kilometer, what you do is that this 30 divided by 10 times 3. So the speed divided by 10 times 3 will give you the answer. So this 30 divided by 10 is 3. 2 times 3 is 9. Okay? Let's go again. If you see these questions very well, we'll do it later when we're doing quiz. Do you see? Look for the one that has kilometers. The one that has kilometer is the speed, and this is the speed. What you do is that divide the speed by 10 over 10, which is 3, and then times what you have by 3 to give you. Now, this is the simplest formula. Let's go with 50. 50 over 10 is what? 5. 5 times 3 is 15. Now, your answers must not be exactly, but it should be between plus or minus 3. Meaning, if you get the answer, it should be not be less than 3 to the answer there or more than 3 to the answers there. Like here now, this 50 divided by 10 is 5. 5 times 3 is 15. But we have 40 is correct because it is not more than 3. So your difference of the answer there must not be less or more than 3. If it is close to it, is the answer. If it is more than 5 or 9, it is not the answer. Now, let's go to the third one. 100. 100 over 10 is 10. 10 times 3 is 30. And we have 28 is correct because it is not more than 3. And then let's go to 150 over 10 is 15. 15 times 3 is what? 45, Abi? Yeah. And this 42, meaning it's correct. Again, 130 over 10 is 13. 13 times 3 is 39, and this 36, so it's correct. So what you need to do is to cram these things because you not get exam that you know no calculator. So you have to cram this, just know these things now, cram them. That if it's 30, you are expecting 9. If it's 50, you're expecting 14. If it's 100, you're expecting 28. If it's 150, you're expecting 42. If it's 130, you're expecting 36. And these are the answers. Very easy to do without even calculating, you just know the answer already, and this is how you go about it. Okay? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Let's go again. When you see this in example, we'll see later, what you look for is the one that has kilometers per hour, which is the speed. That one is your consign. What you do, because they'll give you this and they give you this 9 meters again, or they give you 4 meters. You look for these kilometers and the meters. So what you do is to the one with kilometers divided by 10 and times your answer by 3. So 30 over 10 is what? Is 3. Times 3, it is 9. So this is how you go about it. Any question? Cannot see any questions on the comment section. Any questions on this? Yes. Divided by 10 times 3. That's the formula. That's the easiest formula without using any calculator. Divided by 10 and then times your answer you have is times by 3. That's always the formula. Okay. Let's continue now. Okay. Any questions, guys? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? If you have any questions, you can come up and ask. That's a link to come up and ask. Our boss said, which one don't you understand? You not send a request or sorry, your request you sent was on YouTube, on face on class. That I don't do after class, not now. I'm still teaching now. That later in class when I'm free. If you have any questions, please ask. Use that link and ask questions. Amas, happy new year. Now you made a con class. Any questions? Now let's do quiz. Good. Let's run some quiz on this now. Wait, while I open the quiz page, I'm coming. It talks so slow tonight. So what's wrong? Please hold on. No, my network is freezing. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll do it. Don't worry, I'm coming. Please like the live stream as you watch. Okay. Okay, we began quiz already. You're coming and you ask me topic. We're done. We're almost done with class. You ask me topic. Okay. Let's go. Lo spazio di frenatura diminuisce se la strada è in salita. The space to hold brake reduce if you dey climb hill. The space to hold brake reduce if they climb hill. True or false? La distanza di sicurezza è commisurata anche alla presenza di servostesso. That your space with a give distance, it depends on if your car get power, also if your car get power steering. Quando si marcia in colonna, conviene aumentare la distanza di sicurezza per evitare i tamponamenti a catena. So when you they move for hold up colonna, remember I say for hold up you must increase the speed, your space. You say it is convenient for you to increase your distance so that you don't go hit car from the back. Mark your own, no. Don't use my marco. La distanza minima di sicurezza se si viaggia a 130 deve essere cercata da 6. What did I tell you? Let's solve this thing now. 100, look for the kilometer per hour. 130 over 10 is 13. 13 times 36. 13 times 3 is 39. And they say 36, so it's correct. So it should be either plus, it should be a 3 plus 3 or minus, that is 3 ahead or 3 below, not more than 3. So now is 3 below, which is correct. So the answer is 39. This is 33, so it is correct. We'll see more of this. We'll see more on this very soon. La distanza di sicurezza deve essere aumentata quando il veicolo che procede trasporta un carico sporgente poco stabile. The distance of security, your steady distance must be increased if the car with your front carry load with budge out or with not stable well. This is true. You must increase your speed on this one. You increase your distance on this. La distanza di sicurezza può essere diminuita nella galleria. That you can reduce the distance of between another car when you're inside gallery is not true. you must not do it. La distanza di sicurezza è una distanza fissa. That this safety distance is a fixed, the value is fixed. No, it's not fixed unless on two conditions. La distanza di sicurezza non dipende da tipo di alimentazione di motore, benzina, gasolio, GPL. Your distance you want to keep not depend on the type of the fuel car they use. Benzina or gasoline, yes, not dependent, so it's fast. It doesn't depend on it at all. Lo spazio totale di arresto non dipende dalla velocità. Like the total space to stop not depend on speed. It depends on speed because if your speed is high, it will increase raddoppio. It will increase your distance of stopping, your space of stopping. So it depends on it. In un secondo si percorrono circa 36 se viaggia a, okay, meaning look for the kilometers, 130 over 10, which is how many? 13. 13 times 3 give it 39, and we have 36, so it's correct. You see, they bring them in different way, in different form now. They change them again completely for you. We move. Standard di sicurezza dipende dall'efficienza di frena di stazionamento. I told you about this frena. If they put frena, this one is handbrake, it is fast. So, but if they put freno di servizi, it is vero. If they put freno di stazionamento, it's not consigned now. Distance of safety depends on your car brake. If your car brake is efficient, so it not depend on your stationary brake, which is the handbrake. No. Now, freno di servizio, that depend on it. So this is fast. So know these things very well. Distanza minima di sicurezza, se si viaggia a 30 km per ora, circa 2 metri. How? 30 over 10 is 3. 3 and 3 is 9. So this 2 metri is fast. So remember, I will solve these things very easy now for you to solve now. La distanza di sicurezza è commisurata anche all'altezza dei numerici. Your distance of between you and the car is depends on the adrenza of your tire. So your tire, if your tire is done 5 finish, yes, it depends on it. You have to reduce your speed, give distance with car your front. Lo spazio di frenatura aumenta se l'adrenza tra i metri è sfatto è bassa. Remember, when you say bassa, meaning the quota is rough, there's oil, it is wet, and it's snowy, there's ice. So the space of it to hold brake increases, yes, if the adrenza between you and your car, if the grip of your car is low, meaning if there is a snow on the ground, before you go hold brake, it go increase the space to hold brake, go long, meaning because the grip between the tire and the asphalt, it is low, bassa. It is true. Know these small things already. Lo spazio totale di arresto aumenta se pneumatici non sono usati. Be careful. Now, the space to hold brake will increase if your tire is not consumed. No, it will reduce. It will increase if your tires are usati, meaning it's consumed. You don't fire. So this is fast. So lo spazio di frenatura diminuisce se il conducente ha riflessi pronti. The space to hold brake go reduce if the driver gets reflexes ready. You know, say the total spazio di arresto depend on the reflex of the driver. That's what we said. So this one I'm not sure about it, but I'll put force here because now the total space of stopping now there about this thing, because the space once you hold brake, it not depend on you again. Everything depends on the car, on the road, on the weather, not you again. Once you don't mash your brake, so it is faster. Now the total space now depend on your reflex as a driver. Di arresto. Lo spazio frenatura diminuisce se la strada è in discesa. The space to hold brake go reduce if you dey come down for here. No, it will increase if they come down for here. If they climb, slight and go reduce. But if they come down for here, it will increase. Mark all these things. Very, very confusing. La distanza di sicurezza deve essere mantenuta per evitare il tamponamento. You keep your safety distance to avoid me not go hit car from the back, tamponare. See, you see sempre, yeah. Non go say because they say deve essere, yeah, okay, it's true. Lo spazio totale di arresto aumenta se i pneumatici sono usati. The final space to stop will increase if your tires are consumed. Yes, è vero. Il conducente deve valutare la distanza di sicurezza anche sulla bassa velocità dei veicoli di cui è alla guida. You have to also evaluate the distance of your speed on the base of your speed of the car where you drive. Yes, your speed determines also your distance. We have 10 to go. Lo spazio di frenatura aumenta se la strada è innevata. The space to hold brake will increase if the road is snow day innevata. If the snow day road, meaning distance, if you hold brake, the brake don't go all on time. The thing go you go whole, you go draw, or you go chevolata, what they call them, or it will slide. So it's true. To increase if this road is wet, it is innevata. Lo spazio totale di arresto aumenta se diminuisce la velocità. The space to hold brake, final space to stop will increase if you reduce speed. No, it will increase if you increase speed. To reduce if you reduce speed. So this is faster because when the speed is reduced, it reduce the distance. If the speed is increased, increase the distance. So it will not aumenta, it will diminuisce. Conducente deve valutare la standard di sicurezza con riferimento anche alla velocità del veicolo che lo procede. You, as a driver, you have to validate your speed distance. You are referring to the car, the speed of the car within your front, not really for within your front. So if the car is within your front, the speed also determines the distance you give the car. The standard di veicoli, now mark it on, I'll not explain here, I'll just mark, I'll tell you that's true for you, the mark. So if you fail, I fail now, all of us fail. La distanza di sicurezza deve essere almeno uguale ai metri che il veicolo percorre durante il tempo di reazione. So the speed, the city distance must be almost equal to the metri of the vehicle durante il tempo di reazione. That means it should be able to use that time. It should be at a time whereby you'll be able to react to danger. Ai metri che veicoli. Wait, this one I'm not sure. Let's see. This I'm not sure. Let's leave it. Mark your own. Don't follow me. Mark your own. Mark your own. Su strada extraurbana a una corsia per senso di marcia, la distanza fra i veicoli adibiti al trasporto di massa complessiva superiore a 24, che su cui sia stato imposto il divieto di sorpasso deve essere a meno di 100 metri. Other condition whereby they measure the distance between the car. Now, when two cars with transport goods 3.5, they work for the same for Corsair for road where they put divieto di sorpasso is 100. Yeah, I told you before. Lo spazio di frenatura diminuisce se sul tratto in discesa a un dorso. The space of holding brake will reduce if they come down for un dorso. Dorso be like heel now. So if they come down for heel, what happen? The space go increase. Don't mind the language. Those will be like he. You they come down. As far as you they descend from he, the space go increase, not decrease. La distanza di sicurezza deve essere sempre uguale allo spazio di frenatura dei veicoli. So the distance must always be equal to the space of holding brake of the car, not always equal. Lo spazio totale di arresto aumenta se la strada è corpetta di fango. The space to hold brake will increase if the road is covered with potopoto, meaning the adrenza is basso. So if there is potopoto on the road, your space to hold brake will increase. I valori della distanza di sicurezza di mantenere da una macchina speditrice risale in azione è di 15 metri. No, it is 20 meters. The space to give car with a clean road, with a spray salt, na 20, not 15. I valori della distanza di sicurezza deve essere almeno pari a quello della distanza di frenatura. Il valore della distanza di sicurezza deve essere almeno pari a quello di distanza di frenatura. These are what will confuse you. That is the value of the distance, the value of the distance of safety must be equal to the distance we take a break. It should be the time of reaction. I think so. Now we may fail 2 or 3 or even 4 because it's confusing and we rush to not to make up time. So if you fail them, it's me and you that fail it. So it doesn't mean that we fail it, just that we're in haste and we can't go back to those. Let's just see how many we got. One error. And let's see the error we had. Sorry. And advert to come. Let me close the advert first before this. So we had just one error. Like it's good to come to class and know all these things the way they are. You see how it comes simple now? Very simple now. Let's see the error we have. Let's see our error. Where's the error we have now? So let me do it this way. We have one error. And let's see the error we have. Where is the number we fail? Where are you? Okay, we fail number 8. Not the there. What did I put? It was my mistake. Not dependent. It's fast, so I want to put through. It's but my fault. It was fast, so I want to put it to my fault. Maybe I was fast. So we didn't fail. It was just my out of sight. I was fast. I didn't come back to it again. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is how it goes. You see how easy it is because you're in class. Always come to class. If not, this things you'll not do it. You can go and watch the video again. I have videos on this already, and then you see. Yeah. Any questions again? Any questions? Any questions? See how this is easier when you come to class. Just know the words they are using. Yeah, I know you know it. I know you say I'm mommy. You didn't tell me on time. Okay. Let's see. Let's do the one we are using. You know the words now, how the words are. They are very easy. So before you sleep now, go and do a quiz on this. Do a quiz on argumento on the stanza de sicurezza. Go and do a quiz on this as well. You see how it goes. Okay. Guys, any questions? We are 1 hour, 6 minutes already in class, and we are done with today's topic. If you have any questions, please ask now before we call it a night. Hey, Messi, how are you? Any question? Go and do the quiz again. This is chapter 12. Go and do the quiz again. The stanza, the sicurezza. Go and do quiz on your own. Before you sleep this night, do one quiz or two together on this particular so you get used to it. Any questions before we close for today? You came late. Damn, this month, late comer, though. We are already leaving the class. We are done with class tonight. You're coming late now. Next time, come on time. All right, guys. See you. Follow you. See you, and God bless you. See you guys on Monday by God's grace. Before then, do quiz on this and get used to it. Okay. Please, sir, can you do the maths for me, please? I told you the maths. Oh, Salova. The mass is when, please like the video, please like the video so that will see to watch. The mass is when you see whatever is in kilometer per hour, divide it by 10 and times by 3. That's your answer, and the answer must not be l- more than 3 or less than 3. It must be within that range. So I need to cram something today to know that these are the answers. They are just there. They ask you those what they ask you within those range. So if you look at the kilometers, one that puts kh stroke h, no km stroke h. That's kilometer per hours. That one divide that one by 10, and then times the answer by 3 to give you the answer. If what you see in the question is more than that or lower than that, three lower or three more than, is not the answer. Is faster. Okay. Yeah, this month. Sorry, I don't know you were sick. Very sorry. Good health, eh? Don't worry. You can't start this year with sickness now. It's not your portion in Jesus' name. Amen. Guys, let's call it a night. May the Lord bless and keep you and make you prosper. May make you prosperous this year, and then make your project you have at hand be prosperous as well. That in all you do, may Lord bless and keep you and strengthen you. Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Good night, guys. It was nice having you in class today. See you guys on Monday by God's grace. I quit.